In the last session, I showed how to achieve code reusability using a function and a procedure, and how the two are different, but nevertheless, we have code reusability through functions and procedure. This time we're going to step up the concept of code reusability using the concept of a unit. Uh, to see this in action, let me create the main program. And we will use the same addNum function. Instead of declaring or defining the addNum function in the same source file here, we're going to define the addNum implementation in a different file and in a completely different path. So I will do that in the /tmp path. And let me create a new file here called addnum.path. This addnum.path is some sort of a static library, so it is not an executable on its own, but it is intended to be reused, and as such, it is called this unit. And whatever is the name of the file name of this library should be the name of the unit. Like that. Naming it on any other else like addnum2 will not work. So it should match the file name. And then we can define the addnum function here. So that would be the implementation of the addnum function in a separate file. And as we go back to the main program, we have to tell it where to find the other file through a uses directive and say addnum. This is the unit name. This is referring to the unit name here in, and tell it the path there. A unit file or a static library file has a specific skeleton format, and that it has an interface and an implementation there. So this would be how it looks like uh, a unit file would look like. It has an interface and a definition. We can independently check the correctness of a unit file by simply compiling it. And because a unit file could not execute it its own, it can only generate an object file which is intended to be reused by other files. If we go back here, we can compile the main app now. Okay, and we have syntax error in line 7, column 29. Somewhere here. Let's try to comment that line. Compile again, and syntax error is gone. Let's try to analyze. Hmm. One thing to note in Pascal is that the naming is case insensitive and it's very there's some quirks in it. If we notice, and this is my suspicion, the name of the file is adnumPass, and of course the unit should match that, and so is also the name of the function is adnum. So let me try to rename the adnum to helper instead. This is a helper library, and then this should also match that. Yeah. So now the name of the unit, which is helper, in helper.pass file is not different from the name of the exposed reusable function. Just put that back and try to compile again. And it's successful. Let us run, and the sum is 7. Let me show you something here. We can delete the helper.o and helper.ppu. So what is left is helper.pass. By compiling the main app like that, it automatically also compile the library. I'm just showing I'm just showing how it works. So that is that. So what we have demo here is uh, another kind of code reusability through unit files and how a main app can use by referring to a different file and be able to use some reusable functions in that unit file. That's it for today.